Hey everybody, I wanted to let everybody know that there's a really fun book that we just made on the store site right now called Thank You for Your Patience, Volume 1. And it is a collection of the of commissions that I've done over the last few years. By no means all, but a lot of them. So I thought I'd do like a really fun walkthrough of the book designed by me and Joe Risotto, my assistant. After the little intro, let's just get into it because we open up with some cool Constantine and Spider-Gwen. All up in Mr. Freeze. Some of these are on gray paper, and you can see a lot of the red pencil that I use underneath, and then the gray paper and the white wash. A little red spatter in there too. Some white gouache and white out. This was fun to do. I believe, like, I used an action figure as the model for this, but I believe that's still like the model of the action figure was based off like what the Mobius thing. He did a Spider-Man. I can't recall if it was Mobius or somebody else, but anyway, so we'll call it an homage. I don't think that's not like an original pose. Wolvie, I don't really I came up with Marvel and all of that, and I would really kill to draw like a Marvel book like Wolverine or something like that professionally, but for the most part it's commissions is the only time I've ever really gotten to draw this guy. just raw, just gnarly. Like, there's very few characters I feel like have been taken, and genuinely, or at least a quintessential version has been made of them. Miss Emma Frost, and like my favorite Wolverine, I still believe it. Is Kent Williams from the Meltdown and the Havoc and Wolverine Meltdown book. Just like my favorite, Joker is probably still going to be. McKeon's from Arkham Asylum. I feel like those are characters that just, I was like, you guys win. You did the best version. Yeah, man. Ink drawings, man. Oh, sorry. Just ink drawings. This was like a big one. No, wait. This was maybe 11 by 17. Hey, Bill. Oof. Little Chris Pachalo happened in there, if I got his name right. Hey Chris. He's a great guy. He's a friend, and we trade artwork and all that. But I can't believe I got the request for his villain, and it was just so fun to like get in there. I love his work so much. Yeah. I mean, and then obviously, look at all that. There's always some Bisley that pops through. Always. Love that dude. Love his work. My God. So influential. So influential on me. Deadpool in one of those, playing around trying to do characters that are known. And it's so funny whenever I do characters that are known, and I'm like, there we go, that'll sell. Those things stick around for forever. I learned a long time ago that, for me, it has to come from like a genuine place. Otherwise, there's just something that doesn't ring about it. Like, that's a fun drawing or whatever, but I feel like just because it's Deadpool, or maybe I didn't capture, I don't know. I think it's cool, but it could be better. These, though, I came up in comics with McFarlane's Spider-Man, and so I started just randomly doing Spider-Man drawings in my downtime at conventions, and so that's just, I would love to do Spider-Man. Ooh, Spider-Man Venom book, that'd be fun. Spawn. A lot of red, like, Vampire Spawn specifically. Look at the tongue. It's business. Oof, one of my favorites that I've done of Hellboy. There's the danger, but like really, for the most part, it was like, how do I show this guy properly, but in a more me way, And yeah, so I'm proud of that one. That was some good big action. And then this, I think, was maybe an 18 by 24. Let me see if I can get it without glare. Focus up right. I don't want to just show you up close and then it gets blurry. Sorry. Krueger. This, I believe, was when RIP. R.I.P. Wes Craven. This was just done as fan art. This was my introduction horror character to really loving horror and all of that stuff. And so it was sad when that guy went, because I first wanted to be a special effects artist, and so look at that. That's a pretty good little Krueger. All right. I haven't seen that in a long time. So like, there we go. Now we're getting into some really fun sketch covers. Sketch covers. These things were crazy because they were half the cover was printed and then you drew on the other half. I've done a lot of those. And then this was, I believe, my very first sketch cover. Not a bad way to do this through the pool. And there we go. Yeah. Sketch covers. It's good times. Good times on crappy paper. One of my favorites of Freeze. And then the ladies with the heart. And that was all tradition. I painted that one. I forget who has that, but that's an actual. And then a good number of, even though I still feel McKeon pretty much killed it. I do thoroughly enjoy drawing this dude at especially conventions and all that jazz. This is just like a relatively small number of the ones I actually raw. This one was, I think there was an actual model that looked exactly like him that posed for that at a show. Joker is just kind of an abstract character. Oh, and in the middle, this is this Batman painting is no joke. This Batman painting is actually, in real life, 109 inches tall. You heard me right. Batman is just about life size in the actual painting. It is in a fantastic collector's home in New York. So, but yeah, that I know with all the glare, and I'm sorry about that, but this dude, when you get the book, just know this is actually 3 canvases put together and 109 inches. Rah! Why not? Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that red dot. Harley. This was fun. I didn't really know a lot of new Harley and stuff like that, and so I like the hyenas, and it was a fun request. But I believe this was like the last time I was doing like 18 by 24 sketches. I don't know what I was thinking. Yay! Jumping around these guys. Such a cute little death. A cool little statue. This is probably my favorite drawing I've done of Sandman. Just kind of goes everywhere. Yeah, I would like to have the freedom or have the story that would work to do a comic where, size and, abstractions and all that stuff just worked and wasn't the distraction. Boom! This is actually one that I traded with Mr. Bachala. Boom. I was happy with this. Yeah, and then much like Spider-Man, these Ghost Riders just started popping out of my head one day at a convention. And I thought it would be cool to take an approach. Sorry, yeah, I keep bumping again. I thought it would be cool to take the kind of more, I guess probably like Bisley Lobo approach to Ghost Rider. And then I was like, well, that would mean his jacket would be open. And then I was like, oh shit, that's cool. We've never seen that really as a thing. And so then it is. So even though it's not an actual comic, I draw Ghost Rider with this jacket open. I think it's cool. I think it's badass. You know, at least, you know, there's fan art. Simonson doing some Ragnarok. I forget who. I always like it when I get a request for Karen from Empty Zone. I will always just go nuts with the tech on an Empty Zone sketch. This was actually, I guess, not necessarily a commission, or maybe, but it was done in a pinup book that was loaded with drawings of this character, this Italian, I believe, photographer character, and I forgot her name. Oh, we're into the music. Bro. Yeah, sorry. We're just gonna say musica. I always get requests whenever I open up my commission list. I always get at least one music request, and I always dig that. I think that's a cool thing to have happen. So, some Jimmy. Tommy. Tom Waits is still, he's just one of my absolute favorite things to listen to. Love that dude. I'm gonna have some a little bit more blues. Oh, we got a little piece of tape back there, sorry. Those hands are I don't get requests like this kind of thing very often, so it's kind of neat. Oh, these are kind of fun. This was kind of just an open piece that I did for the one of the first one of the first live streams I was doing. Just white out and gouache on toned paper, and this was same thing, live stream with the turtles. These were, now we're getting into like live stream things that are not necessarily what is this tape? Get out of here. All right. Max, the man, the myth, Sam Keith. Gosh. Love that character. Love that artist. My assistant convinced me that mermaid was a thing, and so I did at least one drawing of a mermaid. So there it is. There's your mermaid. Bernie homage of the zombie, and then I forgot his name from a DC horror character. Art clown or zombie. Oh, we still got a couple. Man, who doesn't want this book, man? This has everything. This is some crazy Dead Man, some crazy fun Spider-Man. Look at all these guys. Yeah, just over the years, different commissions, different things people ask for. That storm was really kind of fun. There's a bigger one of that one right there. And then there you go. Thank you, everybody. Go get a copy for yourself. Enjoy art.